YouTube, what's happening? It is Friday, July 25th, and we're going to talk about the WNBA. We have 3 games on the slate for the day. We're going to break these 3 games down. Spreadsheet props, you know what we do around here. We break everything down. So first, we got to do a little recap on how yesterday went because it was actually a great day in the WNBA. Let me pull up the sheet right here, and we can see LA cover 6.5. Hamby had over 16.5 points. Cunningham hit 1.5 threes. Beautiful stuff. Asia. Where were you, Asia? I mean, yeah, they lost, but still, Asia didn't show up. 4 for 8 shooting. Come on, you guys to do better than that. And then under 156 was a little bit of a sweat, but I was right. I said Chicago was probably going to get blown out, and they absolutely got blown out. So the parlay, Vegas lost outright to Indiana. I thought, Asia was going to step up, but clearly not. Shame on me. So either way, of the straights, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-1, 4-2 overall for the day. We will take that. Great day. So if you want the plays typed out for every single sport I do, or access to the spreadsheet so you can have your own research without me babbling in your ear, just go check out the HQ. Simple as that. Easy peasy. Done. So go back to the schedule. We have our 3 games. We're going to stop messing around. Let's get to the first game right now. All right, jump to the first game on the slate. We see is going to be actually Phoenix and New York. Currently, we have New York as a 5.5 point favorite at home with a 170.5 total. Go over to the spreadsheet. We can see our numbers. Currently, 4-game winning streak. Remember, there's only 13 teams in WNBA, so we need to focus out of 13. So green is 1 through 4. That means your top 4. Yellow is 5 through 10. And then double digits or 10 through 13 is going to be your red. That's the bottom 4. That's not where you want to be. So obviously, we look for our matchups. 3v3, that's offense versus defense, and offense versus defense. 3-3, 7-4, those kind of push. There's no real difference there. 6v6, clearly a push. 8v2 leans Phoenix on the defensive side. 6v2, 2v11, there's your matchup right there. There is your absolute mismatch, if really is what we're going to call it. New York shooting threes at 40% clip in the last 5 games versus Phoenix, who can't stop threes. They're allowing 38%. So yeah, we want to look at New York 3-point shooters. That's going to be our clear-cut statistical advantage we want to go for. So let's go ahead and pop on over here. First, let's go look at the injuries. That's what we need to look at. So who is out? Who is hurt? That's the main thing. Phoenix, what we got? Phoenix has nobody on the list, so that's good. New York has a couple centers out. That's yeah. So Sabali has been ruled out for rest. We'll be back in a couple days. So yeah, we're going to focus mainly on New York 3-point shooting. So let's go ahead and pat over to the props. Outlier, link in the pinned comment. Click a sign. Go get you a week. It's for free. You literally get a free week. Not even joking. Go try it. So we want games. We're going to put this on Mercury Liberty, and we go for the overs and unders. We look at everything, but we want everything in the last 5 be green. That way it makes sense. That means it's at least 4 out of 5 have hits. So we're just going to open all these, but we are specifically looking for New York players. So let's open Whitcomb, Leone, Sabali, different Sabali, okay. And then Cloud, we got all of them right here. So let's open them all up. Whitcomb threes for Phoenix against New York. New York is second in 3-point defense. We absolutely don't really want to take this. 1.5, 2.8 does qualify for our 1.5 +1 rule. So our +1, we could, but I really don't want to go against New York's defense. So that 7's doing a lot of heavy lifting. We're keeping it real. They are. So I'm going to take it off. I'm not feeling that. And you're on the road. I don't like taking 3-point shooters on the road. I want home 3-point shooters. In-town shooters, not out-of-town shooters. Out-of-town shooters is out-of-town problems. We don't want that. So let's see. 2.2 on threes. Yeah, you're not that good of a 3-point shooter. I want somebody better. And Zavali threes. Yeah, you hit a lot of threes too. But again, you're on the road, out of town. We want in town. And Cloud, how's Cloud's threes looking? I'm kind of curious on the threes. Do I even get 3? How do you? Am I blind? How do you not give me threes? You just never shoot threes? I guess you don't. Whatever. Cool. Fine. You don't want to give it to me. Don't give it to me. But clearly, 15.4. This will be a prop I would take probably. Points and rebounds. And New York's missing 2 centers, so somebody's got to help get. Yeah, and you do get some. What's your PRA? Let's give me the whole PRA. What's your points? Points. 12.5. Yeah, 10, 14, 12. That 23 is doing some heavy lifting. Let's go to unders. Let's take a look at the unders just while we're here, just to see if anybody's. Yeah, Brianna Stewart under. Stewie, not Stewie. Stewie's been doing good. What's Stewie threes? Yeah, Stewie don't make any threes. So, yeah, we're not gonna take that. So we're gonna leave that one off for sure. Based on this information and everything here, man, 5.5 at home. for New York with a 4-game streak against Phoenix. I think I'm just going to straight up take New York. Everything looks pretty close, but the 5.5 isn't that big of a spread. So yeah, I don't love anything here. I'm gonna tell you right now. I want a New York 3-point shooter, but really don't have anything. So I think the first play is going to be New York on the -5.5. That's a play. That's what I would take. So we'll take that one and move on next. All right, let's move on to the next game. And look, if you don't like a play because I'm like kind of iffy on it, like, hey, there's only 3 games today, so you can take it. You don't have to take it. Be safe. Be smart with your money. Be smart with the bankroll. You don't want to just play the things to play them, okay? So I'm taking it because there's only 3 games. It's Friday. I want to have a little fun. And I kind of like New York, and they're at home, and yeah, I'm gonna ride with it. So, but now we're going to move on to game 2, which this one's a little different. This is going to be Las Vegas, Minnesota. We know Vegas played last night, lost to Indiana, so they're on a back-to-back on road travel, which is never good in basketball. Remember how the NBA went? Yeah, I'm sure most of you did, because a lot of you here were here for NBA season too. So I hate back-to-back road travels. They do too. So, and we already got players coming out talking about they want rest for the WNBA, and they just had a break. Hey, it's a 44-game season. Still, you got to travel. If you ever travel back to back 2 different locations, it could be a little tiring, and then you got to work on top of it. Hey, it makes sense. So whatever. It's 9.5 points for Minnesota. Vegas just lost by 10 on the road to Indiana. Minnesota is a way better team. I don't care what anybody says. Minnesota's a better team as a whole. They're playing better. 162.5 is our total. Let me show you what I mean. 7-3 last 10, 1-3 in a row. Look at the numbers. The only thing they're bad at, Vegas is garbage at. 22%, 23% from 3. What are you doing? You can shoot left-handed and make 23% sometimes. 13v12, that pushes. That is pushing. But down here, this 2v8, 2v5, they should do well. Offensive defensive ratings, 2v6, 5v3, 4v1. Yeah, everything is slightly near Minnesota, and Minnesota's at home, and Minnesota ain't on back-to-back road travel. I'm going Minnesota 9.5 all damn day on this one. So I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the play. But we will look at, just in case I'm missing something. Carly's out till May. I mean, that's the whole season. That means nothing to me. Ew, Vegas, you same situation. Yeah, so yeah, cool. Props. Let's go look. Let's see what we got. Okay, change this up to aces and links, and we got that's unders. We'll start with the overs. That way we keep it uniform, keep it nice. McBride points, assists, and McBride points and rebounds. So, all right, it's McBride either way. So points and assists is 18.2 over a 617.5. I don't love this. I love the Minnesota spread even more. So there we go. And McBride points rebounds. If I had to pick, I'm taking points rebounds because this is clearly better over all 4. Hell, you can probably just go straight points. What is it? 14.5. She's hit this line 4 in a row. Yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. But I like that Minnesota line way better. So let's go look at some unders too, just because I want to make sure you have everything I can show you. So you have it all. Chelsea Gray under 3s. I will never take under 3s. I'm not even going to look at it. She can be 0 for 5 forever. I will never take an under 1.5, 3. No. And then under points, PRA. We'll see. How close are you? Man, you are real close. Your line 17.2 and a 17.5. We can't do that. So this one's going to be real simple, real easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This is going to be Minnesota. We're going to take that 9.5 right here, and we're going to go with that one next. All right, game 3, final game is going to be Dallas and Golden State, and we got Golden State as a 4.5 point favorite at home with a 163.5 total. We come over here and we can see, put on the right game. Okay, we got, well, I don't get that. I don't know. We'll see if we can find something here. All right, 10v12 is clearly canceling out. 7v6 cancels out. 12v9, I guess that leans Golden State a little bit, and 11v7. So this is both leaning defense. 4v3. So now we're at the 3-point line. Both teams are great 3-point shooters. However, Golden State's good at defense, and Dallas is not. So we have Golden State 3-point advantage, and then 12-10, 8-11. That's the only advantage we have is Golden State from 3, but they're at home, which is good. So let's go see if we can find some kind of, actually, let's look at the injuries first, make sure we're not missing anybody. Dallas. Maisha, Maddie, and Tyesha are all going to be out, it looks like. Couple will be back next game. And then Golden State, Kayla Thornton. Oh no, not Kayla Thornton. So that means, what's her name is going to be the 3-point shooter. That's exactly who we're probably taking to. You know exactly. You know who it is. Let me find her. What's her name? Burton or something? I think it's Burton. I could be wrong, but yeah, Veronica Burton. Yep, that's who I'm taking. And Burton hit 2 threes. It's great. It's good stuff. Every time I take it, she seems to hit, except for the last one, which I didn't take that game. Hey, that's actually worked out. I didn't play anything this day. So, but you see how she was before, like crushing the, 2 hours last 10, 2.8 last 5. How many shots did you even take? You went over 3. Did you even play that many minutes? He played 31 minutes though. It was against Seattle. Yeah, I still like her to hit 2 threes. Plus 116, especially with Thornton out. She's going to obviously get more shots, I would assume, even though they play different positions. I don't care. The shot takers are going to take shots. You know how it works. So who else could we take potentially? We did take this one here for Dallas last time for some points rebounds, and that was nice. See? Yeah, because she's 6'7". Did you know that? I didn't know that. We found it. People in the chat put it in there. She is 6'7". That is nice. Golden State, how are you at rebounding? You're 13th in blocks. You're 5th in reboundings. Number 1 rebounding. Yeah. You know what? I might take both plays. Points, rebounds, 15.5. I might just take this again because the last 4 games she's been doing it. I think she might do it again. So I think I might just take both plays. Let's do that. So we're going to go how do you spell this? Y-U-E-R-U. I can't even spell. Over 15.5 PR. Just PR, not PRA. We don't need assists. But then we're also going to grab some Burton threes just because that's the main advantage we want to take today. So Burton over 1.5 $3. So I give you 4 plays in 3 games. How about that? 2 spreads, 2 props, good stuff overall. Love that for us. So there's that. Let's go over here back to this, changes to this, and boom. We have 2 games happening tomorrow. I'll probably do a video for you anyways, just because I know you want to see it and see the stats and everything. And then Sunday, we got a 5-game slate. Woo, busy day. So I'll be back tomorrow. We'll drop a video, talk about the 2 games tomorrow. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Check out Outlier, check out the HQ, check all of it out. But if you do anything, subscribe. That's the biggest thing I want you to do. So I appreciate you being here, checking out the videos. We got more sports. We got college football and NFL coming up soon. Preseason NFL is 6 days from now. What? Exciting. Anywho, and then we got NBA coming back and college basketball. Oh, amazing times ahead. So yeah, let me know what you're playing. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know. Hell, put whatever you want. And I'll see you tomorrow on Saturday. We'll talk more women's NBA.